Welcome back, everybody. Happy Friday, happy Friday, happy Friday. Hopefully you guys have great plans for the weekend and the weather is wonderful with where you are. We're going to jump right into it. But before I get going, by watching this video or by clicking on any of my affiliate links, you acknowledge that I am not your baker. I'm not your butcher, not Sam the Butcher from the Brady Bunch. I'm not your house cleaner. I'm not your dad. I'm not your uncle. I'm not your brother. I'm not your friend. I'm just some dude on the internet who is talking to you about definance and cryptocurrency and all kinds of things related to that. And I'm definitely not your financial advisor. So keep that in mind. Do your own research. Don't invest more than you can afford to lose. This is still very risky, but it's getting less risky as we go, as things continue to develop. So real quick, I've got to give you guys a quick warning about an experience that I had, right? And also about my some pending nuptials potentially, right? I moved some money from one of my Zum wallet because I converted some of my XRP. I know I'm an XRP heretic. And by the way, I am not a maxi of anything. I'm not a drip maxi. I'm not a Bitcoin or Ethereum or an XRP maxi. What I am a maxi about is compounding passive income. And even though this channel is set up and it talks about using drip to help fund nonprofits in the city of Detroit, I'm not a drip maxi either. I am a passive compounding income compounding income maxi. That's what I'm about. I want you guys to have compounding passive income is really what this channel is about. So any of those opportunities that I am participating in, I'm sharing my journey with you. But that being said, it's all, funny money until you can actually spend it on fiat, right? And I moved some money from my my Zum wallet, converted some XRP, and there's one exchange on there, which it's Bitstamp, that I moved some money off of because it was easy to convert into Bitstamp USD, and they flagged me for KYC AML. And so I'm a dad, don't sell drugs, and not involved in human trafficking, which is the worst thing ever in the history of mankind. That and slavery. It's so abhorrent. I can't even explain to you. I'm a dad, father of 4, 2 kids in college, hardworking, earned all my own money legitimately through jobs, and I get flagged. And it's really coming down and feeling like it's not know your customer, it's harass your customer. That said, I've got to sing the praises. My wife is worried that we might be getting a divorce because I'm in love and openly in love with crypto.com. Listen, crypto.com, you are beautiful. You take care of me. You're responsive, you know my needs and you address them. I mean, I'm moving money on and off ramp, no problems. I mean, their customer support is super responsive. And I know I get a little bit wary when you only can, get customer support via the app, but they always respond so quickly. And again, I don't have any hassles. I mean, it's just so easy to use crypto.com. I cannot sing the praises. They are kicking all these other exchanges' butts. Coinbase is horrible. Bitstamp is, again, to share my experience there. Uphold is really kind of, they need to step their game up, and a bunch of others. I won't go into them, but for me, it is crypto.com. And baby, if you are available, let's talk. We need to we need to talk about our future because it is bright. Anyway, that being said, I'm going to get off my soapbox here because I'll get into the piggy bank here in a second in terms of what my strategy is. And then I'll do some of the other hydrating, which is what you guys all want to see. You kind of want to see how the sausage is made and where people are at. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. This is the actual, I just compounded my main account and I'm at about 225, and I showed that to you on the last video, but I'm going to go ahead and hydrate the Healing the D account and wallet here, and just so you see that happening live and know that we're just over that 20. We just hit this week that 20 drip deposit rate, and so we'll be, I think, at 21 here this week. So anyway, we'll keep you posted on that. I think, and again, the plan is at the end of each month for right now to donate whatever I can claim in the faucet here, but it's been so low. I've just been doing $20 minimum. So until it starts getting over there, I'm not gonna, waste the time or energy. I'm just gonna keep hydrating there. So you saw that one. Now let's go over and see where we are with our drip garden here, because we're about to click over to 14,000. Yeah, I didn't specifically, I stopped right before so you guys can watch me click over to that 14,000 mark. But while we're watching this, and I'll refresh this, while we're watching this click over, because I don't want to use that plant lose that plant, the plants that are being generated here. Another minute. I'm going to go ahead and update you on the Piston token. Again, just since yesterday at about 9 o'clock, we're at about half a Piston, which is great. Price is, you know, it's level at that $11 mark, man. You know, not really doing anything bad, not doing anything great, but you know, again, I basically made $5 overnight. So, you know, take that for what it's worth. There we go, hydrated. And again, I shared with you guys, I'm taking this baked beans strategy, by the way, of compounding 6 and claiming 1. So we'll do this in a second as well. Let me double check and see where we are here. Yeah, we'll go ahead and claim the baked beans, and we have 0.307 BNB. I did add another BNB in here yesterday, just for full transparency. So 3.07 is where we're at, right? 0.307. Sorry about that. So I'm going to go ahead and rebake that, let you guys see that and see what that pushes us up over. We got to 350 million beans this week, and so we'll see what this does, but I'm fully expecting in the next 2 weeks to quickly get to that $1 billion mark, because it's starting to compound. And I've shared with you guys those daily calculators as well, and you see how quickly this thing starts to take off, man. You got to read Atomic Habits and check. I'll actually post that graphic later, the valley of disappointment, and just what you think you know, happens versus what actually happens, and the plateau of latent potential. It's really, really good. So a great book, by the way. So let me go ahead and refresh this, and we'll see where we're at with the baked beans. 360. So great. And we just flipped over here on our plant. So I'm going to go ahead and refresh this real quick, and then we'll see, watch live us hit 14,000. Go there. Anyway, I'm really excited about this, man. When you start getting to that 20,000 mark based on the compounding calculator, it starts popping up pretty quickly, you know, and I think that we're going to take off here, and that 15,000 mark. So there we go, 14,142. So made that milestone. 15,000 is the next, because Dune Analytics basically, it's a great tool, by the way, that you want to look at, but this kind of shows you where you're tracking to, right? So right now I'm in between that 10 to 15,000, and I'm just getting ready. I think by the end of this week, or next week, or actually maybe Monday, I'll do an update on Monday or Tuesday, but we should be getting to that 15 to 20,000 mark. And because we hydrate, and because I'm hydrating so consistently and frequently, I'm hyper compounding, I'm pushing over that curve and getting into that next group, right? And when this price of drip starts taking off, baby, watch out. It is going to be a wonderful thing, right? So also the other big thing is that baked beans, man, it's got a great community, a great strategy. I'm about it, man. I mean, I'm not pushing all in, but you know, again, I threw another BNB at it, you know, and I think that this is, you know, over the next 6 months, this is going to generate some pretty significant daily revenue for me. I'm very excited about it. You know, and again, I think that, you know, the rumors of its demise are greatly exaggerated. This thing just keeps pumping up, and I'm not going to say it will go to 100K, but I'm not going to say it can't either, you know, so keep your eyes on it. So we compounded that, showed you that. Now, here's where I'm not recommending this next project because it's so brand new, but it seems to be pretty strong. It comes from a developer of one of these tools that I use, the analytics tools. You know, I basically pushed in 0.25, which is about $100. Initially, what I do when I'm checking out new new projects, I'll put $10 in, put the minimums in, and then if I feel like it's going well and not hearing any FUD or any bad things about it, I'll put another 10 in, and then if I feel a little bit more confident, throw another $100, and I'm going to let that ride and see how it does for the next week or so, and then maybe I'll throw a full BNB at it. But go ahead and compound this. And by the way, on this one, you cannot, you have to have at least one green egg in here in order for you to compound. And you can see I'm almost at 2 here. So that should put me up to over, you know, 55 hams. And it's the same thing as you know, baked beans and, you know, that type of thing. So there we go. Actually just got 56. So I think that I actually kind of screwed myself here on this one because I needed to have 2. Well, that's that's a bummer, but that's all right. Now I know, right? I should just let that click over, and I probably would have had 57. So FYI, learning experience from me. So anyway, I'll leave links in here. I'm not one of those guys that really pushes for the, the whole networking on these things and the referral fees. If you feel like using a link and don't want to search around, feel free to use mine. But I'm not one of those guys that is like, and I don't think you can even do this with, doing airdrops on this site or with baked beans. But I'm not that guy. I don't want a boss. I don't want to manage people. I don't want to manage a team. And if you have the same kind of sentiment and you just want to come in, get a link and do that and not be pressed to build your own team either, then I'm probably your guy. But there are other teams out there that are, doing, a lot better. Driptopian is another good channel I watch, and I hope that guy, he shares that recipe from about a month ago that he was cooking. Good dude. By the way, I'm going to have a lunch with my brother and help him with some crypto stuff. Nitro, shout out to Nitro, hashtag shout out to Nitro, and we're gonna go. He's going to take me to this awesome corned beef sandwich shop. It's $12 a sandwich, but supposedly it's huge and it's delicious. So, and I'm going to spend some drip to pay for both of us. I'm just kidding. Driptopian is probably pulling his hair out, even though he's bald right now, hearing me say that. But I would never do that. So, but anyway, I'm not giving up or spending my drip like that. I'm just teasing him because he gets upset when people are, basically selling like $4 worth of drip, and those paper-handed noodle arms are, not helping the system at all. I don't even know. And I agree with them. I don't know why they got in, but I am thankful for them because the 10% they pay on the claiming and the selling of it funds us. So anyway, that's it. Listen, man, look at this. I'm just over 10 minutes on this video, and I know you guys are probably saying, hallelujah, thank you. Anyway, that's going to do it. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Be kind to people, right? Support the other YouTubers there. Go follow Driptopian. Good guy. By the way, if you have kids while you're listening to these things, you might want to put the earmuffs on him because he uses some language. Doesn't offend me because I've been known to drop a swear word or an F-bomb here or there. But good guy, good community guy, hard worker, business owner, trying to change his life like we all are. So go subscribe to him. Like all the. I'm not asking you for anything, right? I don't enable comments because I don't want you guys to get scammed and I don't want to manage the comments. And I'm not asking you to like my channel. I'm not trying to even build a YouTube channel here. I'm just trying to share my journey to help you change your financial life, right? But other subscribers, if you're invested in projects or other YouTubers, if they're in content providers, if they're providing, positive, messaging about the project you're involved with, it serves you well to support them and throw a like. And I'm not asking you to like my video. That's not what I'm asking at all. But I'm just giving you common sense stuff, right? It doesn't take any time. It doesn't cost you anything. So give them a like to, and give them a follow. It helps, them, and it helps also our messaging to other people as we're trying to spread the word about these projects. And then the last thing, as I always say, be generous when you're out there, at a restaurant or, have somebody doing some service. When I have a service guy come over to my house, who are, working hard physically, fixing something, replacing a hot water tank or whatever, I always try and throw them $20 just so they can grab some lunch, man. Offer them some water or some coffee or whatever. That doesn't take anything. It's not much. And as much money and wealth as you guys are going to generate and we're going to generate on these projects, that's the least we can do, right? So be generous to people, be generous with your time, be generous with, your resources and your finances, and be kind to people. So that's going to do it. Actually, I pumped this up to 13 minutes. I was wrong. I lied. I droned on some more. Have an awesome weekend. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll talk to you at the next video.